Welcome back. What about the Silcat? Saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window. The Silcat is going to take down Acro's first testimony. You should have looked down out of your window that night. He can't look down out of his window. File that factoid away. But we found the Silcat on the scene, which proves his first point null and void. Handmade, one-of-a-kind model. We know that already. We went over that time and time ago.
Objection!
No. What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today? He either has a grudge against Max, he was dreaming, or he's the real culprit. I say let's point the finger at him. The proverbial finger of the law. Accuses Acro of the murder of Russell Berry. Deadly serious, of course we are. That is kind of scary, actually. What do you mean? Of course, he's in a wheelchair. Enough with the whip, lady. So we're being morally shot down. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man. Phoenix is a poopy head. Wow. Doctor's note. Yeah, we've kind of figured Acro's unable to stand under his own power. No, he didn't. No accomplice. Interesting. Acro planned and committed this all by himself. Need to show how. And his eyewitness account is all lies, correct? What's up? Exactly where was Dingling? The only place he could be, in his room. He didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. We are kind of nuts. Acro's still cold as ever. Care to elaborate, good sir? Well, I won't deny that it's impossible, but... True. Most said he saw Max fly. What, Acro? How? Sorry. Let's give this some thought. We need to figure out how. I did this a couple of times in my first walkthrough, didn't I? Let's play. What did Mr. Dingling use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry? Sorry I didn't walk you through my thought process there. It's simple. It's Max. Very, very heavy. Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death from a third-story window. So this is our murder weapon? Unfortunately, it's missing, right? With good old gravity. Bust fell into the ringmaster, yeah. Just drop it out the window. With something that heavy, it's impossible, but... No, is it impossible? Acro's an acrobat, remember? Plenty of upper body strength, and of course, he has weights in his room, so he still trains his upper body, I think. Blah. Maybe he's just purposely silent. Ow! Uncalled for. Okay. Proper testimony from the witness himself about his health. No joy. Okay. She's of karma, after all. Now, Acro's physical state. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. It makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Thus it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think? So that's our next that's our next mission, isn't it? We have that point to worry about. That he couldn't look over the window and drop the bust. And that point, that we couldn't have known the location of the ringmaster's head. You are the one who is stalling. We need to focus. Alright. Your point? Money, eh? The monkey has lifted Max's bust before. File that factoid away. Alright. We know you. Okay. Then what are you going to do? That's pretty sad. Okay. Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. Point number one that we're confused about. I'd end up falling out the window myself. Whoa. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. Extremely intensive rehab. If the witness was carrying the bust, he would not be able to see out below the window. But yes, we know, making it impossible for him to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Remember box, the giant heavy box. If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust. The ringmaster was found slumped over the heavy box, remember? The point Maya's making is that the heavy box was on the ground. The ringmaster was slumped over it. We can assume that he was trying to pick up the heavy box, therefore pretty much guaranteeing where his head was. When we come back, we'll present the heavy box and move on.